Hi, this is the Business Guy, and today we're going to talk about how to fill out LLC membership certificates. An LLC membership certificate represents your ownership in the limited liability company, and filled out properly, it gives you proof that you own the company. In addition, it shows the taxing authorities and anybody who wants to sue you that you have completed the legal requirements by properly completing your LLC formalities so that your LLC is more likely to hold up under legal attack or tax audit. So we'll look at some LLC membership certificates together, and then we're going to show how to fill them out. Then we're going to show how to transfer your membership in an LLC to a trust and how to transfer your membership to other people step by step so you'll know exactly what to do. As a background, I've been in the company formation field since 1991. Our company started in 1906. I believe we have over 102,000 clients in our database, attorneys on staff, and we're the nation's leading asset protection and company formation firm. And today we're going to talk about how to fill out LLC membership certificates. So be sure to watch all the way to the end because we'll cover important information that all LLC members need to know. And it would help me out a ton if you could please click the like button below so YouTube promotes it. I'd really appreciate it. And you can also click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and notification bell so that when more videos come out like this, you'll be up to date right away. Now, LLC membership certificates have different formats. Sometimes the state or country where the company is formed is pre-printed on the certificates, and other times you'll need to write it in. Sometimes the number of membership units is in an upper corner, and sometimes is on a separate blank shortly after the name of the member. So just fill it out as the certificate is formatted. Okay, so let's take a look at a membership certificate and the different parts you need to fill out. You'll see the certificate number toward the upper left-hand corner, and you'll see in the upper right-hand corner the number of membership units the certificate represents, or the percentage. Now, most people put the number of units. I prefer to put the percentage of membership interest since it makes it simpler, so no matter how many units of membership interest your company has, you don't have to go searching for it, you don't have to amend things, you can just put the percentage that this certificate represents. Okay, you can see this certificate says that Pat Smith is the owner of 100% of the units of the above limited liability company. Again, this can be 100 units or 1,000 units, depending on the number of units this LLC is authorized to issue. We then write the date that the certificate was issued, and then typically it's the manager of the LLC that signs authorizing this certificate to be issued. And then you squeeze the company seal on this bottom circle, and that makes an official imprint of the company seal on the membership certificate. Okay, so let's say that Pat Smith wants to transfer his or her membership interest to a trust. What do you do? Okay, so before you write cancel on the certificate, you fill out one of these membership transfer forms that you have in your corporate record book. It looks something like this. And here are the steps. Number one, you complete this form and record the transaction. This remains in your company record book, so if this record is subpoenaed, you'll have it for the tax authorities and anybody who's trying to use the legal system to pierce through your LLC. You can show you have followed the proper formalities. So number one, we complete this form. Number two, we write canceled across the old certificate, which we'll show in a little bit. And finally, you fill out a new membership certificate with the new members' names. So you can see here, this is information about the old certificate. Old certificate number one, this is the certificate we're talking about. Certificate number one for 100% of the shares that was issued to Pat Smith on this date. And who was that certificate transferred from? It wasn't. It was the original issue on this particular date. Certificate 1, the original number of units was 100, and the number of transferred units was 100. Okay, now let's issue the new certificate. On the right-hand side, you can see that certificate number 01 for 100 shares or 100 membership units or 100% of the LLC membership interest. On August 1st, 20XX, we canceled old certificate number 1 and we exchanged it for certificate number 2 for 100 units transferred to ABC Trust, or a Trust Limited Trustee. So again, we're showing the certificate number 1 for 100 units to Pat Smith was transferred and exchanged for certificate number 2 that was made out to ABC Trust, and the name of the trustee. So let's take a look and see what that looks like on the certificate. There's certificate number 1 that we can see is canceled right there. Some people even take scissors and they cut through the signature line on the lower left-hand corner here. And then we in turn fill out the new certificate. Certificate number 2, ABC Trust, or a Trust Limited Trustee, 100% of the units. We have this date, and then Pat Smith, the manager, signs the certificate. Finally, we squeeze the corporate seal on this bottom circle here. Okay, so let's say we want to transfer our membership interest in the LLC and we want to give it to two different people. What do? Again, the first thing we do is we complete this form, certificate number 1 for 100 units, originally issued to Pat Smith. Now on the right-hand side, again, certificate number 1 for 100 shares or 100 units is exchanged for certificate number 2 for 50 units to Tom Jones and certificate number 3 for 50 units to Bob Williams. So 50 plus 50 equals the original 100 units or 100% of membership interest we had before. And as you could guess, we fill out certificate number 2 with Tom Jones' name, owning 50% of the membership interest in this LLC. Whoever the manager is signs in the lower left-hand corner. If there's more than one manager, you can have somebody sign in the lower right-hand corner, and then you squeeze your corporate seal in the center. The same thing for the second member here that's receiving interest. Certificate number 3, 50%. Bob Williams, 50% of the units of the LLC. The manager signs, and you squeeze the corporate seal on the bottom. Now, sometimes you need to fill out certificates different ways for different people. For example, let's say you're opening up a bank account. Otherwise, if you fill the LLC membership certificate in the name of the trust initially, the bank will want to see the ID and the articles from the corporate trustee. So usually when you're opening up a bank account, you fill out the certificate in your own name first, and then you show that to the bank, open your bank account, then you can void that certificate and fill out another certificate with your trust/trustee owning the company. So I hope this provided value to you and it helped you understand how to fill out an LLC membership certificate, how to transfer your interest to a trust or to other people. So if you want to form a U.S. or offshore LLC, feel free to give us a call at 1-954-400-1050 or visit assetprotectionplanners.com and fill out a free consultation form. And please be sure to share this video and subscribe below. This is The Business Guy.